Let's go through the BIS conversion function. This function pulls in the conversion data from the business report. Before we start, if you are living in a Spanish speaking country, you will need to use semicolon instead of comma depending on your local settings. Also, if your subscription ID does not save, you can use incognito mode of your browser. So let's start with the syntax here. Right now, I'm only using the seller ID and period parameters. This is the most basic version of this formula, and this is the data that I'm getting. I only need to convert these to percentages. So this is how the data should show up. You can just select these, click on the percentage icon, and it will convert these numbers into percentages. Let's start with the other parameters. The filter parameters is to select SKUs or ASINs. I can just go ahead and let's say I want to select these four only. Now if I run the function, this is what I get. Again, we can convert this to percentage using this icon. Let's go further. So the next parameter is marketplace. My marketplace dropdown is in A1. Let me select the marketplace here. I will select US. And these are the numbers for US marketplace. Now you have the B2B parameter. B2B parameter lets you specify if you want to see the B2B data or not. If I type in exclude here, the B2B data point will be removed from the results. You see, you only get a single column instead of two different columns that we were getting before. Let's type in include. That is the default option. Then we have the data point parameter. For this conversion, we only have two data points, and by default, it's set to include both these data points. But if you specify a data point here, then this parameter will be overwritten. So this won't work if you have a data point specified here. Then it's the days parameter. You can use custom here. So I can just go ahead and use B1 since it says custom. I can come here. I can type in something like 5. So I will be getting 5 days worth of data. This is the data for my account for the last 5 days. Remember, this is a dummy account and this is demo data. Next we have, let me remove this. We have start date. So if the period is set to custom, we can use any specific start and end date. So let's try 1st April till 15th April. Always remember to type in the dates in the syntax year, month and days. And remember to put hyphen, wrap this in quotations, and then put in end date 2023-04-15 in quotations. So now I'm going to get data for April 1st till 15th April. So here it is. And then we have the transpose and the header parameter. So transpose will switch the rows and columns. So the SKUs will appear here and the data points will appear here. So let's try it. You can type in yes, and this is how it will work. To make this more meaningful, let me just remove the SKUs and then show you how this works. So there are no SKUs now. And now you see the SKUs here and the data points and the data here. So let me just undo this. The last data point is headers. So by default it is set to true, so the headers will show, but if I try false, the headers will go away and you will start getting data starting from the first row where you input the formula. Remember to always convert these numbers into percentages so the data is more actionable. Let me undo this as well, and always remember to use ranges wherever possible, like this one, instead of just doing C3 and then dragging this down. So let me remove the headers. Let's bring this down here. So instead of doing something like this, just do C3 to C17, let's say. Remember to remove these ones, and now you have this data. And also remember to convert these to percentages to make more sense of this data. Thank you.